Like Zoink Scoob, it's just Noah here.
You started.
And we're back to the Deceitful Turnabout.
Actually, I have a twist. I have a twist of my own.
All right, go ahead.
All right, hold on. I'm thinking about it. Here, Noah, hello.
That is not even close to my original intro.
Yeah, I know.
You failed. You failed. You failed.
I'm expecting to have a big F on the screen right now, and for the entire comment section to be filled with F to Noah for needing a save to get full health.
Well, you know, it's actually kind of on you for not implementing, you know, healing the
It's
player's health
on you
after.
for pressing the clearly wrong answer twice.
Well, I don't know. Like Zoink Scoob, you got me on that one.
Also, guys, bad news, and totally not Noah making a joke. He's gonna die of lung cancer at the end of this video.
Yeah, so if you're expecting more of me playing fan games and fan cases, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm gonna die at the end of this session. Let's go.
Yeah, he's gonna go through all 4 stages in this like hour-long video. Starting with a mild cough, and now we're in April 13, 1:17 p.m. in District Courtroom number 7.
Order! Anyone else make a beep and I'll hold you in contempt.
Anytime he says Also, anytime he says order, I just like want to say cheeseburger, please, because of that meme.
Okay. Mr. Justice.
Yes, Your Honor.
The theory of yours that Clavier was the only person with a brother no longer holds water. Because it's not a bucket.
It holds air.
This also brings back guilt to your client. If you do not make a rebuttal now, this trial ends here.
Investigation reference. I am Iron Man. I can't let her or Mr. Wright down. Not now.
I am Steve.
Steve Jobs. Someone I've cared about for 2 years is my blood relative.
Did you not get that reference? Really? Wow. It's been all over the internet.
Why do we both see what others can't? Oh my god, I've seen her.
Why'd you write that in there?
I had to. It's just like...
Let's just
I was writing... Like, I was writing that, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing that happened. And then I included it, so... That's not important. This isn't important right now. I need to find the contradiction in the prosecutor's theory before having an existential crisis. Yeah, that's for the real boys.
Yeah.
Anything that doesn't make sense? Prosecutor Gavin, there's something you never explained.
Huh? What is it?
How did Trucy make the recreation? By doing it.
She obviously got someone to do it while you three were gone. And move the body when you all were knocked out.
Objection! Oh, the W words are really kicking your ass yet again.
No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That strikes me as odd, Prosecutor Gavin. How did I, like... this is the reason why.
Hold on, what was he saying? I was stuck on the W's.
He was saying that's... Burns of the W-ler. Anyways, he was saying that someone else moved the body. Someone else made the recreation that Trucy moved in the body.
He's saying that she had an accomplice and someone else moved the body and someone else made the recreation. That's what
he's saying someone else made the recreation and that Trucy herself moved the body in.
Trucy herself moved the body? Then her fingerprint should be all over the body. So...
Google save scummer.
Well, I'm not going to use it. If I take the hit, I take the hit, but I'm pretty confident on this one because it doesn't say that there's anything about fingerprints that Trucy touched the body. Well, no, that makes sense because she wears gloves, so that actually isn't a contradiction. Okay.
Bro almost made the same mistake that he almost missed last episode.
Well, you know what? The good thing is I actually caught it this time, right? Yeah.
I mean, you also caught it then, but you almost missed it that time, too.
Well, I'm slow. We know this.
Yeah, he gets like amnesia in between episodes.
It's just the Benadryls, man. That's all it is.
That's joke 1 of 3.
Okay. Let me try to remember what he said. Someone else made the recreation, Trucy moved the body. I have to disprove either one of those. Or both of them.
Take both.
Maybe I should just try to focus on disproving one of them. Okay, Trucy moving the body. I don't really think I can... Well, moving the body. Where was the body... Well, the body was found in the office, but where was the body actually killed? In his office? Is that what we're saying?
I don't think it's actually even been mentioned, is there? I don't think there's any evidence to indicate where yet.
Well, if we don't know where he was killed, then how can we state that she moved the body?
I mean, obviously he wasn't killed in Right Anything Agency.
Well, if that's true, then Trucy was knocked out, so she couldn't have moved the body anywhere. Well, no. She could have moved it beforehand, but where the fuck? Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but she was
Trucy was with Phoenix. But we're saying this happened 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, at least. So it doesn't really matter if she was with him on the day of today, or yesterday, or whatever day.
Oh, this is a weird contradiction. You know what? Give me a hint.
The thing you are trying to disprove is her moving the body.
So I'm on the right track with trying to disprove that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What disproves that she could have moved the body? Body did not. It was even colder at some point. Yeah, his finger was cut off at some point, reattached. Where would she get access to a freezer? I mean, is that what we're trying to go with? Because how else could she have frozen the body? Where did she have access to a freezer? And what the fuck is going on with his finger? I'm gonna try presenting the autopsy report.
What the fuck's going on with that finger, bro?
Please? Okay.
Look at the autopsy. Noah's a genius for the
I'm on
wrong
the right track.
reasons.
What? Oh, okay, so I got the right answer, but the wrong reason. Okay.
He's written specifically that ... Phoenix Wright, Trucy Wright, and Paula Justice were all knocked out without a doubt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did say that, but that doesn't prove that she couldn't have moved it. But the victim was
Hold
killed
it.
3
What?
days ago. What?
Hold it, what?
What do you mean, hold it?
Pause, cut the music, what the frick?
What do you mean? What? What did I say?
No, I'm saying that because of what Clavier said.
But the victim was killed 3 days ago.
What? He never mentioned that.
Oh, yeah! He had a fingerprint scan on his computer to make sure only he could access his files. It was last used 3 days ago.
What?
I actually have something that can disprove that. I think.
He thinks, guys! He thinks!
Why didn't you mention this earlier, Prosecutor Gavin?
Think, Noah, think!
I'm thinking!
Doesn't this mean someone else could have killed him? Objection, excuse
Remember
me.
that letter that proves she met up with him. However, the defendant had an alibi for the rest of the 3 days. Therefore, he had to have been moved by someone else.
How convenient.
Hmm.
Gosh, I just really love Clavier right now. Trust. This is really not good. I must have evidence that contradicts that, right? I have to try, Noah!
Okay.
The defense has evidence to contradict that thinking.
You sound so pathetic right now.
God damn, okay,
Why
man!
don't we raise the stakes?
Okay, man, ouch! Ouch, my feelings! Doesn't matter if that was a bluff or if that
Fuck
made
your
me cry.
feelings.
Fuck your feelings! as long as the fact that I'm her brother stands, this trial could end at any time. can't get off the offense, so I need to find something.
Well, Mr. Justice, the prosecution claimed that the defendant could have killed the victim 3 days ago. This is proven by the fact his fingerprint was scanned on his computer 3 days ago. Then someone else moved the body and rearranged the office 3 days later. Where is this contradiction you speak of? Where is the contradiction? Dead 3 days ago, someone else moved the body is a contradiction, or someone else arranged the office is a contradiction.
Pretty sure saying someone else did it is saying someone else did it is a contradiction. Is saying Trucy did it, so...
Well, saying someone else... Well, yeah, then I guess it's dead 3 days ago, and I think I have an idea of how to prove that. Okay, let's try it. Very well. What is the evidence to prove this?
I think I have an idea. Proceeds to not have idea.
The fingerprint on top. We still haven't discussed this. Whose fingerprint is that? What if someone got access to Marvin Grosper's fingerprints through this little random letter and used it to access his files? I mean, I don't know how that would work, but I'm gonna try it.
Take that!
What do you think, Prosecutor Gavin? Personally, his theory seems off base, much like his forehead, actually.
Forehead out of this, damn it.
Ah, shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever facepalmed so hard in my life.
What? Damn, I guess I
You
was...
are so slow!
I guess I was really that stupid.
It's so obvious! Oh my god.
Well, it's not obvious to me. Oh, I'm dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I'm a real fucking dumbass. Holy shit. Wow. I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one.
Bros are double dumbass.
That's crazy. Wow. I'm so dumb.
You want to explain to the viewers why you're so dumb?
Yes, I'll explain to the viewers why I'm dumb. So I thought it was the fingerprint, and I was focusing on the fact that he accessed his files, but his body is, like, extremely fucking cold, and he was even colder at one point, so there's no way that he could have been alive then. Oh my god, wow.
Oh my god,
I'm
you're so dumb.
Really? That's not it? His body was cold. He could not have died 3 days ago and have his body be that cold. I mean, I guess he could, but that... What am I wrong on? Huh?
You'll see. Just present the autopsy.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the autopsy report. Not much, but there's one prominent detail.
What is this detail?
Let us recall the prosecution's theory. The victim was murdered 3 days ago, proven by the fingerprint scanner. However, there's something in the autopsy report that completely overrules that claim.
Oh! The cut off finger!
You fucking genius!
I can't tell if that was sarcastic or, like, genuine, but I don't...
Sarcasm! So much sarcasm! When you said the random letter, I could not have facepalmed any harder than I did.
Well, that was because I was just focusing on... Well, okay, you know, I'm not going to excuse myself. That was pretty dumb. Ah!
The autopsy report states, and I quote, "Further examination shows that his finger was cut off at some point and reattached almost perfectly." The detail you looked at like 2 seconds before this even came up.
Okay.
That's an account in the prosecution's theory in mind. One conclusion can be made. The victim could have been murdered by anyone for who knows how long.
That cannot be!
And by for who knows how long, I mean 2 weeks.
But that note still indicates the defendant for the crime, doesn't it?
Objection!
The proof of her knowing I was her brother is non-existent. Just like that hairline.
How could... That was uncalled for. How could she not have known? You've been by each other's side for 1.5 years.
For one, she's 16. I have no idea what that means. Also, I've proof she couldn't have known either. Noah's loving this episode so far. The evidence that proves she couldn't have known is this. Gosh, Noah's like really loving the amount of brain power he's putting into this episode 20 minutes in. Not even. It's been like 10 minutes, god damn.
We all have our dumb moments in Ace Attorney. You can't make fun of me. I'm sure there's been times when you've made a dumb decision.
Yeah, it's like me for like half the investigations collection.
A photo of Thalassa Grammary, Ormy and Trucy's mom. Presumed hidden ever since he got this picture. She couldn't have known it's been hidden all this time. I mean, I'm probably making a mistake on this part, but whatever. I don't care.
Take that! His 5 head is activated. Take another look at that photo.
My
what? Earlier.
My
Your
5 head? Oh my
yeah.
god. What about my 8 head? Anyway.
That requires you to not make the dumbest mistake that you did. He's had this photo since the night of Zachary Newmore's death. What?
That I have never heard someone flub a line that bad. My god.
Okay, Idiocracy.
Idiocracy is not that bad.
Bro, it's not even a real word!
Whatever.
I highly doubt this is something Mr. Wright just kept out and about. Really?
Hold on,
The
let me shred real
second
quick.
Oh, I got a shred, bro!
Heh. That's just circumstantial evidence, Justice. There's nothing in the word you can present to prove this claim.
That can't be!
Oh, yes, it can.
Mr. Justice, it can be!
Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm going to have to reject your claim.
Yeah, I'm Iron Man! What in the hell is happening in court today? It's like trying to fight an impossible case!
It's definitely impossible when the person controlling me keeps making dumbass decisions.
Most of my arguments are getting shot down constantly, and my bar keeps going down because he keeps presenting random letters. It's like it's been rigged against me.
Oh?
Wait a second. I need more time to investigate this, but I don't have any more time. The only thing I can do is stall. I likely have one shot at this, though.
Okay, alright.
So what is it, Justice? What's this one thing that's gonna stall for time? Noah is sweating in his seat right now.
I'm sweating bullets, bro. I'm like that one sprite of Phoenix that's literally drenched in sweat. That's me.
Can't wait for that sprite to show up on screen. Way higher resolution than it should be.
Yep. Again, it's just this fingerprint. No one's talking about it. Why has no one talked about this yet? We need to talk about this fingerprint. We're gonna bring up the fucking random letter.
Your Honor, I have a piece of evidence to present to completely turn around these claims.
Okay, well, now I'm much less confident, but let's go for it anyway.
Really?
Really?
I can't believe it.
Well, then who am I to stop you? Go ahead. What is this one all be all piece of evidence?
Your Honor,
The random letter!
Take that!
This is your be all evidence? Nine, Your Honor. You said one all be all. Wouldn't it be appropriate for the penalty to match that? I'm wrong.
Phoenix wrong, Ace Attorney.
I'm Mr. Wrong. You know what? You're right. The one all be all penalty!
Didn't I get a say?
Nope, sorry.
There should be a game over redirect, but I guess we skipped over that part.
Alright.
Hey,
Well, an accusation? I don't really think there's anyone we can really accuse right now. I mean, we can try and accuse Clavier again and see what happens. Just stall for time. And that's one thing that we can do to stall for time, just accuse him again.
we'll just keep accusing him until they accept the claim.
Let's do it.
This is really my only option left. I'm not entirely sure any evidence could get me out of this. Your Honor, the defense would like to make a formal accusation.
An accusation? But...
Let me explain. The doubts of my client are... she could have met the victim, and the weapon has her prints. However, there's one other person who could have framed my client.
One other person? You're obviously bluffing.
It's you, bitch! I'm not bluffing. This one other person. This is who could have framed her!
It was the badge! No, I'm just kidding.
The badge did the crime!
It was Charlie. The plant.
Charlie did it! No! I can't believe it.
Take that!
That person couldn't possibly have framed her. Oh shit.
You seem a little biased,
oh, shit.
Xavier.
Oh shit, Noah fucked up.
I agree.
I don't have any more time to waste here. But I do. Let's go back on that one.
This is who could have framed her.
Okay, let's go by this one by one. Apollo.
Apollo clearly did it.
No. Phoenix
Clearly
Wright,
it's him.
he would never do that. Trucy?
I mean, if we're hold on, if we're stalling for time, we don't have to believe that he did it. We just have to is he just a viable suspect? Is the question, I think. Like, who here is a viable suspect?
What? But
Because stalling for time doesn't mean we have to believe it. It's stalling for time. Phoenix does it every freaking case.
yeah, well, I guess that's kind of you telling me that the answer could be Phoenix, right?
Clearly, you should present Tracy, and that won't be a game over at all.
No. Valant,
Clearly! Thoroughly, I say!
I mean, we could just do it for shits and giggles and hope something goes well. Emma?
I mean,
No. The victim himself!
it was a suicide! Even though many pieces of evidence do not say so.
Clavier didn't work.
Vera did the crime.
I mean, we could say it's Vera. We could say it's her. I mean, I know she's been missing, but we could still say it's her.
Really pulling up. But wait, hear me out though.
Nah, but there's a possibility, man. Listen, there's a possibility. There's a possibility.
Hear me out, guys.
There's a so my three guesses are Phoenix, Valant, or Vera. I think either three of them are a good way to stall for time. Because, I mean, we have the recreation of the thinker right here. And we also have the person asking for a recreation. So we could say it's Vera.
I mean, yeah, but Vera doesn't commit murder. She just commits forgeries. Which, I mean, I guess it's still illegal, but you get my point.
Well, yeah, but we're stalling for time. You said yourself we don't have to actually believe it. We just have to get the court to believe that it could be possible so that we can get another day of investigation.
Indeed.
I'm
wow,
gonna go.
You actually listen to me. Wow.
What do you mean? What do you mean I actually listen to you? What do you mean by that? Okay, anyway. I'm gonna present Vera, and if that doesn't work, I'll go with Phoenix, and if that doesn't work, I'll go with Valant.
What if that doesn't work?
If those three don't work, then I have no fucking idea.
That wasn't good in the buzz that we raved at, Mr. Justice.
Take that!
Okay, all right. I guess we're gonna accuse Phoenix, but that's you can't. That's your
can't
client's.
do that. That's illegal. Daddy? Wait, was I Phoenix? I can't remember.
No, I am.
Wait, no. No, I am your father.
Of all the people to her father?
No, I am her father.
Why would he ever want to frame her? That's an annoying laugh. Don't do that ever again.
I don't recall Truzy having a motive to kill Marvin Grossberg either. What was that?
Like anime gasp.
Furthermore,
Ugh.
Furthermore, Mr. Wright was the one who told us of Trucy's brother. He did? Oh, actually, he did. Wait.
Yeah, he did.
He was even involved in the cases that had the murder weapon. Okay, actually, this is starting to look bad. He could have very easily gotten the defendant's prints on the weapon. Okay, Apollo, can you stop making valid arguments? He's far too suspicious to be overlooked here. Okay. I was expecting him to make half actual decent arguments.
As much as I don't...
I mean, I made the case, but you know.
As much as I don't want to believe it, Mr. Justice's claims ring true. Mr. Wright
Ring the
could have,
bell!
Mr. Wright could have very well have done all of that. However, the fact of the matter is that he cannot prove such a thing. Considering the evidence we have at hand, I'm inclined to believe that.
Wait,
Therefore-
you can see the evidence?
Yes. I believe a second day of investigation will be required. While at first glance this case
What the?
case
Whoa.
seems simple, it's already turned into a case that is impossible to give a verdict to. The defendant may have killed the victim. It's also been shown that Mr. Wright could have too. I'm asking both the defense and
Objection!
Okay.
Fuck
All
you,
right.
I guess.
Wow. I can't even give my verdict. I can't even. Do you seriously?
Give a verdict.
Do you seriously think I'm going to let you accuse me?
Yes. Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Witnesses aren't allowed to object.
Slide to the left.
Objection.
I don't know why I just slid over to the left, but whatever.
I was doing the cha-cha real smooth dance.
Yes, however. Slide to the left. They have the right to refute any accusation thrown at them. This is a very true fact. Any suspects in any case are allowed to refute any and all allegations.
No! I can't let him do that! That's gonna ruin my case! No, Your Honor. I need to show one final piece of evidence that'll stall this court for good. Yeah, like permanently.
Your Honor, please let me testify once more. I can prove my innocence if you let me do just that.
Your Honor,
Mr. Justice, this is the witness's right. I cannot allow you to object.
Yerk.
Then let us begin on why you're wrong, shall we?
Phoenix wrong. What are you doing?
No, it's Apollo wrong. Get it right.
What? That doesn't sound right either.
Let's start with the whole crime. Let's refer to her as the defendant. The defendant killed the victim some days ago. The defendant then stored the body in a freezing location and had someone move it. The defendant chose to use a southerner to rush us back to the office. What would have happened if that boy hit us? More death.
Boy!
What? Huh? Then we got to the scene where the body wasn't there and got knocked out. When Mr. Justice came to, the body appeared there. Clearly the body moved while he was unconscious, by the defendant or a third party. Tell me, what part of that could I have done? That you can prove, I mean. What the fuck did I just read?
Oh. No. I don't know. I don't really know either. I was just sort of looking down the whole time. Like, genuinely, I'm like messing with the string. Oh god, I'm the murderer!
Oh no. You mean this string? Right here?
I'm the murderer! No! Guys, I'm sorry. Why does he have to make sense?
I have to agree with Mr. Wright. It doesn't seem possible. Regardless, defense, you have a right to cross-examine.
Right. Phoenix, you're right. You knew it was coming.
I'm disappointed.
You can't be more disappointed than when you make your fourth Benadryl joke.
Let's move
That
on.
sigh was speaking wonders.
Let's move on. Yeah, Justice, if you're going to press something, you typically have a question?
Objection? Right, of course.
He's simply stunned that this statement is irrefutable.
You believe she did it then, Mr. Wright?
That's not what I said.
No, that's wrong! By stating your statement is irrefutable, you say that you think she did it.
No,
I am
that's wrong!
living-
Now I understand! I don't
It's all
believe she
coming
did it.
together!
But at the same time, who could? You know
Here's
your
everything
ca-
that happened in this case!
Shut up! You know your case is faulty if her own father is believing she did it.
The killer is you! Danny, you don't mean that, right? Hope keeps on going. Something's fed up with Mr. Wright from the start. Whether it be this cross-examination or not, I will find out what. What's up, gay?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, fair day. Freezing location? Can you be a bit more specific?
The body was obviously frozen. The autopsy report suggests this. The body was cold when it was even found. This is indisputable.
Objection!
I'm noticing we're just headcanoning that Phoenix just gets access to all autopsies, because why not?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
She's just like he doesn't have to be involved. He's like, he just needs to look professional. He's like, yo, can I get that autopsy report? Witness, please stay focused on what I asked you. These anime noises. Ask or state that the body was never frozen. I merely asked for you to elaborate on what you meant by freezing location, because you're a little suspicious, bro.
What do you think I mean by freezing location, Mr. Justice? A freezer, a frozen lake, whatever. It doesn't change the fact that the body was frozen.
Objection!
It does? The body may have been frozen, but it wasn't wet at all. That's what she said.
The prosecution can confirm this statement. It's completely impossible. Considering the body was cold, heat couldn't have gotten rid of the water. Then that's on me. My bad for suggesting it.
My bad, bro. Was there anything wrong with what was said?
I was like half paying attention, so
Great job!
I'll get back to this later.
I don't think there's anything there I could have used. Can we continue your testimony, witness? Yes, you're referred to witness now.
Used a southern... What the hell does that mean? I'm so confused. What the fuck does this mean? Explain?
So, what?
I said it in my prior testimony.
Did
It
you?
almost seemed like a cowboy?
Oh, howdy, partner.
Huh? Jake
Howdy,
Marshall?
partner. Look at Jake Marshall.
People
Got
tend
me
to think
again!
that those
Got
people
me
are
again, right?
Southerners, if you somehow didn't know.
I get that part, but the question is, what do you mean by rush us back?
Obviously, the defendant and that person rushed us back...
Old Town Road, we're gonna...
Hold on. Obviously, the defendant and that person rushed us back by shooting at us. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Take Old Town Road, and I'm gonna ride till I can't no
No.
more.
Stop. No. Nuh-uh.
Bro's like vehemently objecting to that.
I object.
But there's a problem with that. There was no guarantee we were headed to the office. The TV show, I mean.
The defendant could have suggested...
First, you didn't suggest anything! Did you forget she was silent the whole time?
You can't prove that she...
You were there! You know she was silent!
This is badgering of the witness.
Objection! Shut up, Clavier!
Damn.
This isn't good. It's really bad if he doesn't admit it. The penalty doesn't sound good either. Squeaker, Scoob, we're really in a tough spot.
Like Zoink Scoob, it looks like we're gonna have to press harder.
Harder? Your Honor, please.
No. I refute that. I disagree with that. I disagree with the notion of that. Okay.
The witness was there when we were when we were running towards the office. You're under oath on the stand. Don't lie, Mr. Phoenix. Mr. Phoenix.
Mr. Phoenix? Mr. Phoenix? What? You normally refer to them by Mr. and then their last name, not their first name. What are you doing? That's not professional.
Okay, Mr. Judge.
Mr. Clavier, I overrule your objection. Mr. Phoenix, you will answer Mr. Apollo's question now. The truth is, I was in too much of a panic to do anything but run.
That would add up, maybe. What do I do here?
Oh my god, there's so many choices. What the hell?
His brain is going to explode!
It's already exploded. I don't know what's going on.
Bottom option will continue testimony. Second
Okay.
option is saying there's a contradiction in what was said. Keep questioning is like press harder ×2.
What would we
And-
contradict? I can't remember what was said.
He said he was in too much of a... Practically all he said is he was in too much of a rush.
In too much of a rush.
Baby.
Woke us out of shock?
I mean, I guess I would say he was in shock.
Yes. That is true, but that's not what woke them up.
I got woke up by the wokeness in the community.
Oh my god. Because Phoenix is saying here that Apollo got to Gourd Lake, which woke us up out of shock, but that's not what happened. They got shot at. So I could try contradicting that. I made a save. I'm going to keep questioning for now. Yeah, I did. But I'll make
Keep
another
Pursuit. Keep Pursuit 2002.
one. That's my favorite Pursuit theme, I think.
Is it actually?
I like the Resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, but I'd say that.
Okay.
But I really like questioning.
We're not gonna end up all Great Ace Attorney, OST stuff. With that cleared up, I have one more question for you about this statement. Do you know who it was who could have shot at us? Who it could have been? Oh my god, I can't speak English.
I didn't really see much of them aside from what stereotype they looked like. What does that mean? If I knew who they were, I would have already told the police.
Or did you?
That is, unless you want to suggest that the shooting was a coincidence. Sorry. My accent is slipping. Or that your suspect selected someone for this?
I knew it! He wasn't really German! What am I suggesting?
What the hell? Whoa. When did we go from like 2 options to like 70? My god.
Yep, that's totally 70.
Yep.
Going in post and adding about 60 more of these. And they're all gonna just say like or subscribe. So coincidence is saying that the shooting was a coincidence. Selected means that Phoenix selected someone. Contradiction, pretty sure that's obvious. And back down means go back to cross-examining.
Okay.
Which, if you want to see everything he has to say, you could just see that.
I'll come back to this save later.
I never said I was going to suggest anything, Mr. Gavin, so get your attitude out of the fucking... I don't know how I'm ending the sentence. I don't know where I was ending this at. Okay. The witness shall move on if you don't mind, little boy.
Let's see how old Clavier is compared to... Bro, he's older.
Big boy. Okay, I can't say big boy either.
Yeah, that sounds kind of sus. But anyway.
What would have happened if that little boy hit us? More death.
What does that mean? What the hell are you talking about, Phoenix?
Phoenix, hey! More death? I mean, no one really died.
If the shooter had hit any of those shots, we could have died. I'm not sure if that was the point, but it would have changed a lot. If you got shot, this trial would already be over. If I got shot, this trial would already be over. If she got shot... Is there anything wrong? What? What?
I'll just say this prompt just shows up at most pressing.
Okay. If Trucy got shot, then I don't know if there's anything wrong with what he said. I'll get back to it later, maybe.
Then we got to the scene where the body wasn't there. What is there a typo there?
Maybe.
How do you know the body wasn't there? Could it not have been hidden?
If you recall, Mr. Apollo, sorry, not Mr. Justice, I'm calling you Mr. Apollo now. There wasn't a single cold spot found in that office. We were also out for 30 minutes, more than enough time to move a body.
A body? I suppose so. Let me continue your testimony, witness. Alright, was there a typo there? I feel like there was.
We can go back and check. Then we got to the scene.
Okay, no, I thought that said where instead of there.
Okay.
I should have not thought of that, because I would have noticed that when testing this. Wasn't the body there after you woke up from your nap?
It was, but I was also getting wheeled out. How do you suggest I move the body?
I don't...
Exactly. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is...
Clearly the body was moved when he was unconscious by a defendant or a third party.
There's... Oh... Okay.
Oh yeah, what is he going to tell you about that?
Are you going to say the line, or...?
There's no point in questioning that. There's no point in Pursuit 2002 in this. Is there a contradiction here?
Okay. All right.
I'm expecting every time I say that, you just play the first 4 beats of Variation.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Back to the point of, did he move the body? Actually, no, because we need evidence that he moved the body for this to actually mean anything.
That Phoenix did.
Because it doesn't matter if you can prove Trucy didn't. The point of this testimony is to prove if he did anything.
Well, they were all knocked out without a doubt, so... And he got wheeled out, but he's just saying that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the ER workers could probably confirm that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm not confident in this line of questioning.
There's nothing wrong with this. Just like your hairline, Mr. Wright.
Damn. Maybe that's why he wears the beanie.
No, I said there's nothing wrong with it like his hairline. I'm saying his hairline's good.
Tell me
what part of that could I have done that you can provide me?
We can't even press this one, okay.
I mean, what is he gonna ask? You could have done this! Get penalized. Daddy? Mr. Wright, I can't believe this testimony. Holly, there has to be something wrong with Daddy. You've gotta help him! I swear it's those clones.
I'm telling you, man, they just give him a +1 mystery buff and a -2 kindness buff. Debuff, sorry.
It's like +3 mystery. It's always a lot more of a pain up my rear with those clothes on.
Oh, just call him a pain in the ass. That's what he is. When he's like this, that's what he is.
Alright, time for actual contradicting stuff. Welcome to the Ace Attorney text ASMR stream.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go back to one of my saves. Where...
He's time traveling!
Where's the one where I chose... Yes, this one.
How did you find that so quick? How did you know?
I had to think about it, and I also just made a lucky guess.
You thought?
Contradiction.
Your Honor, I believe the contradiction was in this conversation.
Well, we can't have contradictions. I assume you can back up that claim. So do now. So do so now.
Rather than backpedal for a second.
I'm gonna try it.
Take that!
This doesn't line up with what was said, Your Honor.
And what statement doesn't that line up with, Herr Bluff?
It's the,
I know its statement contradicts.
Really?
That's the statement of the wise. The one that has always existed. The penalty!
I hate the fact that I actually believed him for a second.
Okay, that failure dialogue was fucking phenomenal. Great job. Great job on that one. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, so maybe the contradiction was actually earlier.
Hold it! Objection! Objection!
Shit.
Objection! Objection!
Objection!
God.
Objection! Objection! Harder!
No. Mr. Gavin, I overrule your objection. Mr. Wright, you're in too much of a panic to do anything but run. Okay. Oh my god, I have so many saves. Hold on.
I should tell you guys a lot. Also, I will tell you, so you don't get, like, thinking you're wrong.
Yeah.
Every time you press contradict, the dialogue will be the same, but that doesn't mean it's not that.
Okay.
Honor, I believe a contradiction was in this conversation.
Well, we can't have that.
We should have. I know that's a reference, but I can't remember what case.
I'm telling you, it's this one, bro. I'm telling you, it's the testimony.
Take that!
This doesn't line up
Damn
with
it.
what was said. Your Honor.
Okay, I guess it isn't right.
That dialogue is too good, right? The one statement that it's always existed. The penalty.
You know what? Let me just go through this one by one then. The defendant killed the victim some days ago.
I mean, we proved that ourselves.
Did we though?
And yeah, we said the body, he could have been killed any time. Like from 2 weeks to 3 days ago.
That's true, yeah. I guess. The defendant then stored the body in a freezing location and had someone move it.
You don't have any evidence indicating anything cold aside from the autopsy, so...
The defendant chose to use a southerner to rush us back to the office. I mean, I could try...
I just don't know what to say to this one, honestly.
I could just try presenting the testimony again and see if that does anything, but I don't feel like it will, so I'm not going to. What
I'd
would
say
have
trust your gut, like you're on low HP.
Well,
I'd say trust your gut if you're on like full HP.
well, I still have... I have 3 more hits left. So fuck it.
Objection!
There's a contradiction between this evidence and that statement.
Apollo? Where? All I see is a desperate attorney trying to get her not guilty.
Seriously, what the hell is your problem?
Okay. Not quite the finest words, Mr. Clavier. However, that penalty should have woken up your brain, Mr. Apollo.
This is just the punch the Mr. Justice Party.
Mr. Apollo, you mean?
Shut the fuck up, Your Honor!
Okay, so that did not work.
I feel like, is this just the punch the Mr. Justice Party? Is like one of the funniest lines in this thing.
What would have
Because he's just getting bullied for like the past 3 hours.
I'm guessing he's just calling the boy in this case a bullet, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mr. Phoenix is like out of... I like how I said Mr. Phoenix is a flub and you've just been overusing it like I've been overusing the Holy World.
We haven't really said it that much this episode, actually.
Holy...
But now that you're thinking about it, you're gonna consciously say it.
I'm gonna cautiously say it anytime Polly is mentioned. Also, I think this is the longest cross-examination yet.
I'm really confused. I would like a hint, please.
Of what variety?
What statement is it? I'll ask that.
Southerner. That includes the press options, by the way.
Fuck. That's not good.
That's not good.
Well, at least I know what statement it could be.
Dun 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 dun.
You know what? Let me press it and...
And like actually read it this time.
I was actually reading it before, a few times before, but I'll actually read it this time, I guess.
But what I said in my prior testimony.
Okay. You almost seem like a cowboy. People tend to think that those people are Southerners if you somehow didn't know.
I get that part, but my question is, what do you mean by rush us back?
Obviously, the defendant and that person rushed us back by shooting at us.
Objection!
But there's a problem with that. There was no guarantee we would have headed to the office.
The defendant could have suggested...
Objection!
No, she didn't suggest anything, did you? Because she was silent. You can't prove that she... You were there. You know she was silent. This is badgering of the witness. Shut the fuck up. This isn't good. It's really bad if he doesn't admit it. But a penalty doesn't sound good either. Okay, press harder. You're under oath on the stand. Don't lie.
Or not. Are you calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
Mr. Wright, you'll answer the question. Truth is, you were in too much of a panic to do anything but run.
Run delight.
Okay. To do anything but run. You're
Look how
saying...
the disappointed signs just get louder and louder.
You were too much of a panic to do anything but run. That's what you're saying. That would add up. Whoa. Whoa. No, what the hell? What did I just do?
You didn't press contradict. You just have to press again. You clicked too fast because you have impatient fingers.
Yeah, I do. Okay, then let's get back to where we were.
Man, I'm gonna see a lot of cutting at this part, aren't I?
Yeah, probably.
Objection!
What do I do here? No.
That almost sounds like Noah here.
Oh my god. So he's saying he was in too much of a panic to do anything but run away.
As, any normal person would.
Yes.
Oh no, a bullet. Let me run away from it.
And I already tried presenting this, so that didn't work.
Keep pursuing 2002.
I'll try and hear what he has to say during this part then.
If that cleared up, I have one more question for you about this statement. You know who it could have been that shot at us?
I don't really see much of them besides what stereotype they look like. If I knew who they were, I would have already told the police about it. But you didn't. That's the point, you didn't tell them. In this testimony, you don't say anything about being shot at. But I already tried to present that and it didn't work. Unless you want to suggest that the shooting was a coincidence. Or that your suspect selected someone for this? What am I suggesting?
Should we need another hand? I'll provide.
I don't think it was a coincidence.
You don't think it was like a winky ding?
I don't think it was a coincidence. It was just way too convenient for Apollo to show up and then for them to get shot at and have to go back to the office. But I don't know what that proves. And I don't know if I want to say it's a contradiction or if I want to say that the suspect... Are we going to say it's Trucy in this case, that Trucy selected someone?
I think saying Trucy did it.
Is
with
not a
the
good
Harmar
idea.
case. Also, we're here to see. The question would be, who could Phoenix have chosen, not who could Trucy have chosen. Because I'll also tell you this: the contradiction is what Phoenix would have done, nothing to do with Trucy.
Okay. Okay, now I'll make a save here. Let me get rid of that one. That one. And then I'll go with selected and see where that takes us.
I do believe that Mr. Wright could have picked someone to shoot at us. That sounds really menacing.
Now that's interesting, Air Apollo. You have my attention.
Oh my god, you're still doing it.
Who did
Who did
Mr.
Mr.
White get to shoot as the three of you? I'm gonna go with Falon on this one.
The only thing Valant can shoot is that big-ass gun from 4-4.
For some reason, I'm a bit scared that he's involved in my big day. I'll make a save, but I'm gonna go with this.
Take that! This! Oh god.
That? Oh, I fucked up again. Okay, alright. Really?
No.
Penalty? Sure, why not? Damn it.
Buy one, get one free!
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh. You know what?
You got a full heal, and you're still back at 1.
I'm just confused, man. I would like another hint.
It is one of those 4 options at the end.
All right.
Guys, this is gonna be his like 10th time reading the same dialogue.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna use a save. I don't care. I don't want to.
I think the previous save was
I'm
the
gonna
one.
use this save.
Yeah.
He
doesn't want to read the same dialogue for the 10th time.
Like, even if I save scum a little bit, I don't fucking care anymore.
I mean, you're gonna game over next time, anyways.
Ugh, shut up. It is one of these 4 options. It's not going to be back
one of
down.
those. One of
That's
those
stupid.
3. Let's just say one of those 3.
Yeah, one of those 3. I'll try coincidence. Fuck. I'll try coincidence this time.
You can't say it right because you're supposed to say Coinky Dink. It could have just been a Coinky Dink.
Do you have proof of this, Justice? I won't accept coincidence as an answer if not.
Is there any evidence that can prove this?
That can prove it was coincidence?
The Coinky Dink?
The fact that Mr. Wright didn't fucking talk about it in his testimony? I don't know.
How would that prove it's a coincidence?
Yeah, I know it wouldn't prove it's a coincidence, but it's just so weird. It's just so weird how he didn't bring it up in the written form of the testimony. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why didn't he talk about it? Also, this letter.
Maybe.
That letter doesn't prove anything. I don't fucking get it, man. I don't know what could prove it was a coincidence. I don't think there's anything that can prove it's a coincidence, so I must be on the wrong track.
That sounds like an Ace Attorney trilogy reference.
Contradiction? But I already tried his testimony here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, what am I trying to say here? I can't prove it's coincidence. I don't think anything can prove that it could have been a coincidence. If anything, I could prove that it was designed to happen that way, I think, but that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean designed to happen that way? That wording itself is confusing.
I'm just confused. So anything I say is confusing.
That would make sense.
I'm really fucking confused. Hold on.
We'll be right back after our messages from our sponsors.
I'm using so much of my brain to figure this out, and I'm still not getting anything. I'm so dumb. Is this contradiction supposed to be hard, or am I just being really slow right now?
I will say, from the first playthrough I did with someone to yours, I have made this one harder to get. Because initially it just slapped you in the face, but then I edited the dialogue to make it not so obvious.
Okay.
So, I guess we could say it's justifiably confusing. And also because, you've taken a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Because I will say, it's something in the previous episode that would also help you solve it.
Something in the previous episode?
In other words, the first part of the trial.
I don't remember much of anything from the first part.
Okay. Do you want one final hint?
Yes, I want one final hint, please.
Selected.
What? But who could it have been? It doesn't... Okay.
I do believe that Mr. Wright could have picked someone to shoot at us.
Now that's interesting. You have my attention. Who did Mr. Wright get to shoot at the three of you? Okay, well, it's not Volant. No, 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 no.
Clearly Marvin shot at us.
I don't think Emma would do that. Why would Emma do that? If something went wrong, they would have gotten shot. But she's the only one who has a firearm. Because she's a detective. Don't all detectives have a firearm on them?
Yes, sir.
So she could have done it, but I don't know why she would. Why would she? It doesn't make sense. Okay, let's see where this goes. It's not her. Okay. That I'm gonna save Scum.
Guys, cancel! You saved Scum and then Ace Attorney came.
Okay, no, no, no. These two were there together. Apollo just got there. We crossed out Volant. We just crossed off Emma. It wasn't the fucking victim. That makes no sense. Do prosecutors also have firearms? I don't know.
You also have to remember that they were in cahoots with Wright. Supposedly, because we don't believe Phoenix did it. Unless you do believe it. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking.
It's not Vera. She's been gone. That is a good point that we've already been sussing Clavier throughout the first part of the trial. We started sussing him during the first part of the trial.
And then the whole brother thing sort of overshadowed it.
Yeah. But why would he have done that? That's my only question.
Take that!
Wow. Okay. So is it Vera?
Try it. If you really think so. Actually, I don't think you really think so. It's just the only option you think you have.
Take that!
This.
Okay,
No.
I'm sorry to interrupt your Ace Attorney, but I saw someone in a Twitch chat that just said they have an Android and they got timed out for 60 seconds.
What?
They said they have an Android phone and they got timed out for 60 seconds.
Huh.
Anyways, back to the Ace Attorney.
Let me look at more of my evidence.
I must inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Yes. My brain is running so low on thinking power. I don't know.
At this rate, I'm tempted to give you the answer, but I want you to ask for it because I don't want to just.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Process of elimination. No. No, he was literally standing by the tree with Trucy. No, she was in the trash can. No, we crossed off Volant. No, we crossed off Emma. We just crossed off Clavier, and we just crossed off Vera. But it being Marvin Grossberg doesn't make any sense because the time of death could be anywhere from 3 days ago, which... No, the trial is today, so that would have been 1 day ago. So 1 day ago is when we discovered his body and when we got shot at and we went to the office and all that. But the time of death is from 3 days ago to basically any time. Unless his finger was cut off and then put back on.
When he was alive.
When he was alive, but...
I think that's been reported to the police.
Yeah, I feel like someone would have said something about that. But this is literally our only option now. And unless we're gonna say it's me, but...
I shot at them!
I did it, but that doesn't make any sense. So I guess it's Marvin?
Take that!
You hear about that, buddy? You want one last hint? The final hint of all hints?
Yeah, the final hint of all hints. Go for it.
Why are you assuming it's a profile?
Because what the hell else could it be?
Look through your evidence, buddy.
Not the bracelet, not the glass shards. It's a string.
The string shot at you!
I mean, unless Phoenix built a fucking Rube Goldberg machine to shoot at us from all the way from The Office, I don't know.
The Office TV show? I'm sorry, I had to.
Are we gonna accuse the Brotherly Devil then? Just mention that it's the Brotherly Devil that did it?
How would that indicate... Like, I think we'd have to know who exactly that would be.
Kristoff, I don't know. Why would we say it's Thalassa, though? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, Mr. Right is in contact with her, but why would she do that, knowing that both of her children were in the vicinity when those shots went off? Why would she ever do that? But fuck it, whatever. Let's go with it. Let's see what happens.
This
Nope.
is Sparta!
Brotherly Devil, let's go with it.
This is Sparta.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm done. What's the answer? Tell me. I'm
Case
done.
files.
I'm done.
Case files.
How? We're gonna bring up Jake Marshall then?
Mr. Wright, you almost tricked me. However, I know exactly who it was you hired.
You're seriously suggesting this? Using my case files? Mr. Justice, I thought we asked for you to show us the person.
I hope you like the choice of 25. I am, but let me be more specific for you, Your Highness. Highness?
I'm gonna be honest, this makes no fucking sense, but okay.
It's State versus Sky, and as you can see, a perfectly clean profile page. Let me point out to whom it is. Oh god, YouTube. Oh, OBS is loving this. See, there's one person who dresses like a cowboy.
Ah! I hate that. I hate that contradiction so much. Whatever. Fine.
That
Fine.
Mr. Wright could have very easily hired.
Whatever.
Didn't you like call that almost immediately, and it was your very last thing?
I did. I said it was Jake Marshall off the bat, but I just thought I didn't know that that's the way I had to go through to get to it. I mean, I guess the case files are there and they have the pictures of the people, and OBS hates that. And okay.
Do you feel better after that?
I just feel relieved that I got through that, which is not good. I don't feel satisfied. I don't feel satisfied with that contradiction. I'll be honest. I don't feel satisfied with it. I think it's too difficult to get to, at least in my opinion.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure it would have been a lot easier if you remember what Apollo's about to say. The person who Mr. Wright solved the murder of their brother that plagued this person for 2 years. God, that's a mouthful. Jake Marshall!
Order! But that's just pure speculation. There's no proof that it was he who shot at you.
Yeah, if you just remembered everything he's about to say, you would probably have gotten it a lot faster.
Okay.
Oh, really? Then why don't you recall the first testimony then,
All right, let's see. Okay, let's go.
Did you see who your shooter was? I got there a bit late, as you remember.
No, I only saw a hat of some kind. I could have sworn it was a cowboy, but that might be a memory. Wait, was this in the first part?
Yeah, this was a required press to continue, too, so it's like you didn't see it.
I don't remember reading this ever. I don't
This was a
remember
required press, so you did read it.
Okay, alright.
A cowboy?
That sounds familiar. Then again, I've seen many cowboys in my... No, I do remember reading this now. It's jogged my memory. But I just don't... I just feel like that was so long ago. Okay.
Then recall his latest testimony.
The defendant chose to use a southerner to rush us back to the office. Yeah, I get that. I thought it was Jake Marshall, but I just didn't know that was how I had to get to it.
This also explains why Mr. Wright left out the shooting in his written testimony.
Finally, we fucking addressed this! Finally, we addressed this! Oh my god! I've been waiting for this shit.
I forgot to add this frame, but it would have said there was no danger in the shooting at all since, you know, Wright chose him.
Yeah.
The witness's very own words prove that this has to be Jacob Marshall. Yes, Jacob.
Jacob.
Mr. Wright did so. Mr. Phoenix did so much for Jake, he simply couldn't refuse.
That's just plain ridiculous.
Your hairline's plain ridiculous.
That's uncalled for. That's not right.
He couldn't. A bitch.
He couldn't refuse even if it. He couldn't refuse even if it was a crime.
As I've shown in this trial today, Mr. Wright is far more than what he shows. For real, he could have easily come up with a believable lie to get Marshall to do this.
Order! The both of you, shut the fuck up! Unless Prosecutor Gavin has evidence to completely discredit this accusation cannot be overlooked. This Jake Marshall is directly responsible for nearly hurting 3 people, and in turn is responsible for the body discovery. If Mr. Marshall is proven to be involved, I will have to formally accept the defense's accusation. In the meantime, I believe that finally concludes the trial for today. But I'm sorry, Mr. Phoenix, but the defense's accusations hold some water. It is a bucket this time.
It was just shocking, Shut the fuck up. It was just shocking, I was winging it the whole time.
Yeah, yep, I'm Apollo. I was winging it the whole time.
You didn't even wing it. I had to, like, tell you every step in that last one.
Because it was just confusing. It was so confusing. Like, I feel like that's justifiably difficult, and I had a hard time with that. I don't feel like I was being stupid there. I even
We'll see what the comments think.
I even thought it was Jake Marshall, but I just didn't know how to get there, I guess. I find it odd, really. Find what odd, Mr. Clavier? The fact that Mr. Apollo actually survived this first day. I thought the case was more than airtight, but defense attorneys... Mr. Apollo always finds a way out of tricky spots.
Would it kill me to ask for a not tricky case? I think I've more than earned it.
I request the defense and prosecution investigate further into the murder. Prosecution take Mr. Phoenix into custody as well as this Jake Marshall.
What do you mean, this Jake Marshall? You're the judge on that trial.
Of course, Your Honor.
I have amnesia, Mr. Justice.
If there are no objections, court is adjourned. Please no. Okay. Alright.
Oh my god, it's finally peaceful.
Yes.
No Allegro 2007 in your ear for 30 minutes. April 13th, 2:48 p.m.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. Sorry. You don't get to read the time.
What a fuck you! Daddy. Polly, what the hell? Listen, before I get mad, you accused my father! My father! The adopted one, but like, I don't believe he did it. What? I only accused him because I needed time to investigate something and then save scum for 30 minutes. I didn't know how else to stall for time. Your investigation better be worth the worry and anger I went through. Wait, what about us being... Okay. They wanted being a brother. Off to a great start.
Wow.
Anyways, if my hunch is correct, then it should be worth it. I don't exactly know what my hunch is, but regardless. An impossible case. My first loss. That case. It might help me solve some of the weird possibilities of this one. Back to a time when she was still alive.
We're at the end. And the health bar is still flashing, by the way.
Shut up.
All right. And I'm
You
assuming
two,
this part
you
is
two,
not finished yet.
just press start. Just click start.
Create my
Yeah.
save here. All right, I made my save.
Yay! Anyways,
Cool.
now I can record the intro.
Yeah.
God. See you guys next time on Oh yeah, we should probably mention this then. There's probably gonna be a large gap of time between this episode and the next one.
Depending on when this comes out, I'm unsure of the timing of when this episode will come out.
Well, I just mean
Probably a
like
few months from now.
I just mean like in general, like just for recording. That's
Yeah.
why we may be a bit more confused than we were in the last episode. Is what we're saying.
Oh yeah, so between this episode and whenever we record the next one, when we record the next one, I'm probably going to be really confused. So yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I will say the investigation so far is just pretty confusing, so that won't help.
Oh no. Well, we'll get to that next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon
Yes,
Ball
we're-
Z.
Yes, that's right. We're doing this until we get to the end of the freaking case.